Hello everyone, this is Seco 4800 at Seco Style Channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Displace filter. It's, let's see, Distort, Displace. Not many people know what Displace does. Today I'm going to be showing you what you can use with Displace. Displace pretty much is wrapping a texture around an object. I used this Displace filter to wrap a cracked mud texture around a creepy looking hand. I'm going to be showing you how to do this exact hand today, and then it should be pretty much easy to displace any form of texture or object that you want. So let's jump right into that. It's going to go File, Open. Let's get that original hand photo. You can use any form of hand photo. I just like this one because it's kind of creepy looking. I don't think it opened. Let's try one more time. Let's open it. Oh no, this is it. Okay, gotta close this first. Alright, File, Open. Alright, there we go. Sorry about all that nonsense at the start. What we're first going to want to do is we are going to take away all this white background here, and I would use just the simple quick selection tool. Make sure it's set to your specific settings. Going to click, drag, get rid of all the white around this thing. See, the fingernail kind of has a little bit of white in it, so you're going to want to get rid of that. And then you're going to want to inverse, Control Shift I, your selection. And you're going to want to copy, Control C, make a new layer, Control V, and delete the original background. There you go. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your layers, Control L, and this is what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get rid of all this gray tone out of it. Well, not all of it, but most of it. We're going to make it more black and white than anything. So just move your shadows over, move your highlights down a bit. You might need to move your gray tones around a bit. Let's try getting rid of a little bit of the shadow. Let's, about there looks good. Hit OK. Alright, now what you're going to want to do is that once you have it set to how you like it, you're going to want to save it to a Photoshop document, Photoshop PSD or PDD, whatever you want. I already have one, but I'm just going to go over it anyway. Okay. Alright. Now you can close that and reopen your original reaching hand, whatever. Alright, what we're going to want to do is get rid of the white background again. Most people would be doing it a different way. I'm just somewhat of a perfectionist, so you don't have to do it the exact way I do it. There's quicker ways. Control C to copy it, open up new layer, paste, get rid of background. Alright, now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get our texture in here. File, Open, whatever texture you want. I have a cracked mud texture. I like this texture. I think it looks good for it. Just use your selection tool. Get rid of that lock on it. With your selection tool, you're just going to click, drag, move up, and place. This places it in a new layer. You're going to want to flip it vertically and match it to the corresponding corners and make sure it fits and all that good stuff. Hit enter, and there you go. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click the little eye over here to hide that layer. You're going to want to go back down to this layer, hold Control and click in the little icon on the layer right here. That selects the area around your hand. Now what you're going to want to do is go back to here, make this visible, inverse your selection, Control Shift I, and as you can see now it has the marching ants all the way around the hand, and hit the delete key. There you go. You now have the texture and the perfect shape of that hand. You're going to want to deselect, Control D. Alright, here comes the fun part. You're going to want to go to Filter, go down to Distort, Displace, click that. Make sure you have horizontal scale to, I'd say 25 and 25 is the best. Stretch to fit and wrap around is the desired choices you want here. Hit OK and select your Photoshop document that you originally made earlier. Reaching hand, and you can see it kind of transformed a little bit. That's exactly what you want. Now that you have that, you're going to want to go over here. It's in your layers. This is blending options. It says normal right now. You want to click that down and drag it all the way to either soft light or overlay. I like overlay look better. I like that. That looks pretty good. What you might want to do is go back to this layer, select the area around it, go back to this layer, inverse again, and delete the rest of the section. Apparently that's not working right now. There's a way to fix it though. It's really easy. Okay, now what you can do, see how the texture wrapped around the object? That's exactly what you wanted to do. Now what you can do is in your wrapped texture, you can just kind of touch up the area, because I highly doubt the guy has that mud print on his palm of his hand. Size our brush down a little bit. Let's get rid of that on that finger. Leave the tips and everything. Leave the tips of the fingers and everything with that texture. It kind of looks cool. Yeah, just like that. There. Okay, now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get rid of this haloing around the hand. All this texture halo right here that isn't a part of the hand itself. It's very easy to do that. Let's go back to 15% original size. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your texture layer a smart object. Right click, convert to smart object. Alright, going to want to select the hand again, Control A or Control click on that area. Now that you have that, select that layer, inverse selection. Smart object is not directly editable. Okay. Let's go rasterize layer. Try it. There. Okay, so convert to smart object, rasterize layer, and you should be able to hit delete and get rid of that haloing. Sorry about that. I didn't really practice this well, so this is actually a little new to me as well as everyone else. Going to want to let's make a new layer now, and let's just put a nice background with it just to make everything all nice and happy. Make that one a nice dark blue, make this one a black. Gonna want to Alt Del. It's gonna place a background for you. Go to gradient overlay on your little effects. Gradient overlay. Going to select the gradients. Select your first option. It's the exact same colors you selected. Style linear. I change it to radial. Scale it as much as possible. Now you got this little white halo around it that looks terrible. This is easily editable by clicking on this one, I think. That layer. Let's go to inner shadow. Let's see. Gonna want to find some form of good angle and get rid of this haloing. You're probably not going to get, oh yeah, mess around with your choke. That's all I can say to get rid of that easily. Set that back to there. That's pretty much all you have to do for this tutorial. Wrapped around the texture around the object, and it looks pretty creepy and cool. You can use this for album covers or just having fun with the image. Seco 4800, thank you for watching my tutorial video. Where I learned this effect from is this man right here, PhotoGavin. Wrap a texture or pattern around an object, Photoshop Week 30. This is where I learned it from. He's pretty good, so if my video didn't help you enough, you can go to his channel or this video. I'll have the link in the description, so you can go to his for a reference as well.